Okay, now it is player two's turn. He's got his untap phase, or his reset phase, where he puts them all in available, and then he's got his draw phase. He draws maturity +2, so 0 maturity there, +2. Um, Now it's the cost zone phase. Just for sake of speed, we're gonna put it very quickly. That's probably one of the slower things is determining what to put in the cost zone because yeah, it's harder to get out. There are certain cards that let you get them out and play from your cost zone, but not many. And you got to have what you want to have. Strategically speaking, if you don't gain power, you're not going to win the game. So keep the cards with the red power pluses. Okay, so I've got 7 cards in my cost zone. My cost zone phase is over. Now, remember, unctions can be played at any time. I could play these right now. Any righteous player can play these. But I'm just going to uh, just move on for now. So now we're going to have the righteous draw phase. So here's an example. Love of money. Uh, the verse is Hebrews 13:5. Keep your life free from the love of money and be content with what you have, for he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. If you are a Christian, God will never leave you nor forsake you. And that's a great promise, but this is an evil habitual coming against player two, and now is his resistance phase. So you can play unctions or resistance cards, and actually, player one and all other players can also play resistance cards. In this case, player one has resisted temptation costing 5 or less. This costs 10, so he cannot resist. In this case, no one can resist this. You could play a bunch of unctions and try to get something. Um, Actually, he could play this unction right here in the same way. Break 2 habituals. He could play that. If he doesn't play that, he has to put it in the evil habitual zone. Each turn during your reset phase, flip a coin. If it is heads, put a card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. If tails, rotate 2. Another player may rotate 6 to discard this from play. So, strategically speaking, it would be wise to get rid of this card. Uh, so, at this point, his resistance phase is over. He did not resist. No one resisted. And during player two's main phase, he's just going to rotate 6 to discard this from play, and this goes in the resisted pile. Um, at this point, you put this in the spent section, and it is his main phase. The only card he can really play is hurls down crystals. Psalm 147:17. He hurls down his crystals of ice like crumbs. Who can stand before his cold? So, draw a card. You may put that card in the cost zone. So I'm going to play this, put this in active, draw a card. Okay, here's a card. It's probably wise at some point to put it in the cost zone because that's pretty effective. This goes over there. And I'm just going to pass my turn here. So now we're going to rotate the turn counter to 2. It is the second round.